guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Inktober day 22, and now that we're just solidly in the 20s, I am just literally amazed every day that I'm still doing this. Whew, this has been a heck of a challenge, but I'm ready for today's prompt. And so let's go ahead and get into supplies. As always, red colored pencil, piece of paper, fine liner, white gel pen, and finally my Ohuhus. Ohuhu being the sponsor of today's video. And we got GY172, GY6, GY4, GY2, G1, Y2, Y3, PB9, BG4, CG00, and finally CG2. And so those are my supplies. And now we're going to start off with a sketch, but first, I don't think I've actually said the word. So our word for today is ghost, and I feel it's pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna do kind of like a throwback to day 2. So on day 2, I drew a girl that was mindless. And so I'm gonna do a girl similar to that, but not as creepy. And so I just wanted to do this cute little ghost girl, just kind of playfully dilly-dallying around her grave. And it's kind of morbid sounding, but I don't want it to be a morbid type of piece. I would hope it's more along the lines of slightly sad, but sweet, like bittersweet. And then on the grave would be her name. I don't know, let's call her Suzie. I feel like that's a pretty generic little girl name. And yeah, so that pretty much sums up this sketch. And I think it's pretty cute. I definitely wanted to give her Casper the Friendly Ghost kind of vibes. Oh, you know what? I should have made her Wendy. No, maybe that would have been too morbid. And of course, for those who don't know, Wendy being the little witch that befriends Casper. That's what I meant. But yeah, I think if I made her Wendy, that would have been sadder. So maybe not. Okay. All right, so this is pretty much done. I added a railing in the background last minute, just so that the background doesn't end up being too plain. And then from like here up, I'll probably end up just doing my usual black background. But from here down, I won't have any black background because I'm going to make the railing black itself. So yeah. So I'm going to move on to, I was going to say coloring, but I'm going to erase a little bit. All right, so since she's a ghost, I've decided to make her blue. And I'm kind of using the blue as shading because I also want to keep her pretty much white so that she appears more like she's see-through rather than just blue. And then a darker blue for her eyes. And then I didn't want to make her dress the same sort of blue. So I got this green here. And I'm basically just going to go ahead and do the same sort of effect. And then cute little green bows. Kind of feel like I should have gone with a pale pink, but this works too. And then same with the dress, I didn't want to do her hair a pale blue either. And I haven't done blonde hair yet. At least I don't think so. Have I? I don't think I've done a character with blonde hair during Inktober. Figured I'd fix that. Really like how her hair came out with all these swirly designs. It's kind of reminiscent of Rini's hair from Sailor Moon with her 2 pigtails, just not as high and no buns. All right, hair is done. Then I'm going to do her gravestone and some shading on her gravestone. And then I'm just going to like dab the shading on the bottom just to kind of give it some texture since gravestones are made out of concrete and concrete isn't exactly the smoothest thing ever. And I'm also going to dab some green on it just to show that grass has gotten on it, you know, those grass stains. Touch of slight realism, I guess. And then the green grass. And I made the grass kind of smooth in a sense. So I'm just dabbing just to kind of add texture in there, kind of make like the grass is uneven. Like here we've got long pieces of grass, and then on the smoother-ish parts we've got smaller, teenier grass. But I figured I'd add it so that it doesn't look too unrealistically smooth. And then taking a darker color and doing the same thing, just not as high up and not as much. Just very quickly going through the edge. There we go. I just realized I never colored in her belt. I should do that real quick. There we go. Then I'm debating on a black upper background. Unsure. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to use my cool gray to color in the bars that are like seen through her. Figured that would be a cool effect. Just to show her ghostiness. Cool. Okay, so yeah, I am going to do it black. But I'm going to leave an outline on her. All right, I'm going to tilt it. Otherwise, I won't be able to keep my lines straight above the railing. And I think this completes day 22. Yay, came out super cute. And I love that I was able to achieve this little effect of her being transparent. Totally forgot my shinies. All right, now it's done. So I'm really happy with the fact that I went pretty literal with this prompt. Ghost, drew a ghost. She's the cutest little girl I've ever drawn, I feel. And like I said before, transparency, love it. So, if you enjoyed today's video, maybe comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.